Hello, everybody. Uh, my name is Greg, and I'm Polish game developer. Um, Welcome to my channel, named Wayward Preacher, because that's the name of my company, which makes games mostly as a co-developer. But currently, I'm working on my own project as well. I've started this channel to create the English version of my Polish game dev about games channel called Okiem Deva, so the Game Dev's Eye. And now I'm going to play the Stray Gods, the role-playing musical from Summerfall Games. The first time I've heard about this was on a Play What You Listen podcast led by Alana Pierce, and there Austin Wintory, the composer, talked about his project, and I'm really excited about this because I love his work, especially on the journey. Now I get to experience for the first time the Stray Gods, the role-playing musical, which also consists of many beautiful voiceover actors. So I hope I'll enjoy it, and I hope you'll enjoy the game with me here on this channel. Uh, Actually, I was surprised because I thought that 2D game will be mostly implemented in on Unity engine, because it's like the standard thing today that 2D games are made. Howdy aggressywny wilk. Most 2D games are made in Unity. However, this game actually has been made in Unreal Engine, and probably because they use WI's SDK to process music properly, and this audio engine is far more advanced currently, so probably this is the reason why the game is made in Unreal Engine, which has its own drawbacks because Unreal is not too developer friendly for 2D games. We'll see how it goes with this one. Now I'm gonna switch to the other screen, center screen by self. Okay, so the menu is actually pretty aesthetic, nice. We have options, we have credits. Credits, yeah. Here we have like the stellar set of voiceover actors. I see through the names that we have Greek gods, and the whole cast here is actually consists of many well-known musicians and game developers. So I'm really excited to see how the game works. Options are pretty standard here, and let me know whether the sound is okay, if it's too loud, if it's too quiet. And now I'm gonna start the new game. Enjoy the show. This game was made on stolen ground. We would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri and Bon Wurrung peoples of the Kulin Nation and the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. Sovereignty was never ceded. This game was also built on treaty and territory, a traditional meeting ground and home for many indigenous people, including Cree, Saulteaux, Nisitapi, Métis, and Nakota Sioux. Okay, didn't know about that. And let's begin. Act 1.
Four hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up.
It's really nice, like a comic book. So it's not animated heavily.
Well, they
More
showed
we
up
have
all right.
like storyboards and some simple animations.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Okay, maybe.
I see what
Okay.
you're doing, Freddy. You're just trying to make me feel better.
How about making us feel better? We sat through this too.
I'm so sorry you all had such
Okay,
a
so
rough
it's
time.
more like
Freddy has a bad idea.
visual
What else is
novel.
new? Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
You're always looking out for me, Freddy.
Well, that's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
Right. I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, hey, don't worry about that, really, Grace. You'll get through this.
Music is your life, Freddy. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
I was hoping for more animations, but still the aesthetics is really great, I think.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Jesus, I've got like chills.
Oh,
Wow,
Sorry.
Laura Bailey has a really
I
great
didn't mean to
vocals.
interrupt. I heard you from outside.
I mean, wow. It's
My name's
beautiful.
Calliope. You
Calliope. Okay,
you
so
have an amazing voice.
first
I
Greek
hope you know
goddess.
that.
thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. Did you,
Let's
bring
hear
an
it.
instrument or some music?
I kind of bring my music wherever I go.
All right. Well,
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through?
Damn, that's good.
About to end. You still have your life ahead. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Choose your trait. Okay, so now we have a way to influence the song, I guess. Charming, kick-ass, or clever. Okay, blue is clever, red is aggressive, and green is charming. I wonder. It's made with the Unreal Engine? Yes, actually it is. I was wondering about that, but like I said before, W-wise probably was the reason. Should we go aggressive or clever? Any suggestion? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I will go with charming.
Maybe if I leaned upon my friends, raise the alarm, I'll call for
See,
them.
the
Do I
surrounding
have the
was
heart to
made in
trust,
specific
keep me safe from harm?
color, and we have like different tone now. That's interesting.
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn.
Actually, Calliope in the
That's
Greek
why I had to come and
mythology is the muse of epic lyrics, and Calliope here is played by Ashley Johnson, so the voice actor of Ellie in The Last of Us. Okay, so now we have also this signaling clever, so the blue bulb. So probably this. Okay, I cannot use this one because probably I should have used the clever song, maybe. Maybe let's go with Can I Ask
Well, I know why
what
I
was
feel that
wrong?
way, but what's your story?
I'm reaping what I've sown, I think. This has been a very long time coming.
Ouch. Sounds harsh.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
Let's be honest.
It would sound stupid.
Try me.
Well, I left school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
Those are good questions to ask. I should go.
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
So it's just a basically visual novel with great songs, I guess. But I don't mind it. It's the songs are great from what I see. I'm not sure about the quality of all graphics because as you can see the character is really detailed and beautifully drawn, but the surroundings sometimes it's
Did
not.
you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What
at the same quality. Oh, something
I didn't know where
happens.
I'm so sorry, Grace.
Mm,
Oh God, you're
let's
hurt.
get help.
I'll get help.
No. No, you have to wait. You can't go.
Wait for what?
I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey, Calliope! Please, come on.
Well, that's gonna be problematic.
What is that?
Oh, I can wait.
Hermes.
Take it.
Okay. The
I-
Greek gods of transport,
Is that my door?
the trickster,
It's my door. Or our door?
and
maybe?
god of doors.
I came as soon as I could.
So this is like the messenger of the gods as well in Greek
Hold
mythology.
on. Who are you? How did you get here?
Through the door? I mean, geez, how did you get here?
I like the
It is
the
dead, huh?
stylistic. If you
So,
notice
of course, is gonna want to talk to you.
on the
since,
characters, you can
you
see like the some distinctive features that you could find in some depictions of those gods in the like classical sculptures or paintings. So actually, that's really great. As you can see on his cap, on his baseball cap, there's this symbol like the wings that most of the time the Hermes had. Also, the markings on his sweatshirt, and Calliope has some distinctive features as well in her jewelry, for example. So that's really nice, I guess. The chorus. What is happening? What is happening?
I don't understand. None of this makes any sense. She's dead, and I don't.
Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
Actually, Erika Ishii plays the Hermes here. That's nice, and from what I see, it suggests the Ares, the god of war, and here is the owl, so Athena. That's weird.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything.
The chorus.
Wait! Come back! Okay. Yeah. I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
Not very actiony, but maybe it will speed up at certain point. Don't touch anything. Now I wonder which character is which god. From what the guy probably is the Troy Baker
Our
because it
beloved
looks
sister,
like
the last
Apollo.
of
Okay,
the
so
Muses,
Athena.
has passed on to you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's
Felicia Day.
Grace.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's probably
yes.
Felicia Day
My,
as
my.
Athena.
You have had quite the day, haven't you?
Mm,
Someone died in my arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
So many questions.
The Aggressive
This is
Wilk.
my
This
office,
game
and I
reminds me
expect you
heavily of
arrived through one
Hades.
of
Lovely
Hermes'
art style,
portals.
Greek mythology, but already
shiny
bought
doorway.
Baldur's Gate 3, so I guess I just wait
As
for a
we
bit. How
are.
much does it
Well,
cost?
That does require some
Uh,
explanation, I agree.
$30. So
Allow me to introduce myself.
like
I
it's
am
okay
Athena,
price for
goddess
this.
of wisdom.
Half of
This is
the
Apollo,
AAA.
god of
Apollo.
prophecy.
So Apollo
dressed
is
for the
Troy
occasion,
Baker.
as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love, and the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld. Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols. Our
Okay,
names for
so
the
that's the
gods remain.
chorus. Hmm.
All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Okay. Gazarilla, are you alive? And you live here? You expect me to believe this? Wait, Gazarilla?
Gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just.
Stories, myths, legends.
If you're real, you'd be all powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or.
A lot of
Hmm.
games about
Don't
gods
pay much
recently.
attention
Yeah,
to those old
basically
tales about us, Grace. They
many
were very
games
true to the games, and well, truth be
reference
told,
the
we've diminished
classical
since those days.
theogony or
That doesn't mean we're
cosmogony. So
helpless, of course. Far from
it's
it.
like universal
Yet,
topic, I guess.
At the end of the day, we too are just people trying to get by.
Mm,
Wait, you said. And Hermes said. That I'm a god now too. And. An idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but
Mm,
I'm afraid
okay.
you have to die.
Why? Okay, so honesty. No, I didn't
What?
kill Calliope.
I didn't murder
Piss off.
Calliope. She was already hurt when she banged on my door.
So you say?
I just met Calliope last night. Why would I kill her? Why would you even think that?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
It isn't.
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
We should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done. For Calliope's sake.
Okay, so
This isn't justice!
okay, now we're singing probably. Now gets interesting.
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation.
It's like
Child, please
it is a
listen.
musical. Hot damn. That was ugly.
You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that shield
You must know
us.
I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now,
Okay, so they are like self-aware that they are singing.
I'm afraid you'll have to see.
Wow.
The chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Of course you do.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but
Ah, the Troy
I can't
Baker.
do this.
He's right.
Jesus, somebody's at the
What if
door.
Grace
Sorry
speaks the
for a
truth?
moment. Ah. Sorry, somebody make a mistake. Ranked at the wrong address. Let's
What
go.
if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her Eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
Prove myself, trial, find the truth. Find the truth.
There has to be some way to find the truth. Aren't you gods? Couldn't a god, I don't know,
No shit.
We aren't seriously considering this.
They seem
Very
like they
well.
want to get
Just
rid of the
one
Calliope like for good.
I put a
That's
motion before
weird.
the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
Okay.
And there we have it.
wait, I'm gonna get some help with this, right? Some direction?
Nope.
Say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe
Of
that.
course you won't.
Truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
You
There
dead.
will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
Since I want the fair trial, probably I'll skip how do I find the killer. Will do. This is so unreal. Will do. Screw it.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? I can't possibly do this. This is
Yeah.
unfair. You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best. That's all I've got.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever
Alrighty.
you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
Okay. Get the cookie. Okay, so now we have a journal and see who's who. Follow. So the beautiful guy, the smart goddess, the goddess of the underworld. So yeah, it's all there. And for now we have like one place to go. So let's go.
Grace? Grace? Hi.
Hmm.
Hi. 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Because it did.
Did something happen to you?
Like I was thought. Huh. That's not an easy choice. You didn't find the body? Too suspicious. I became God. We either lie or nobody believes me, so I became a
Yes,
god.
but
It's like,
You are seriously not gonna believe it.
yeah, nobody
One
would.
of those nights, huh? Well, it better be good.
Choice probably the most well-known video game VA right now. I adore his
We're gone all
performances.
night.
Either it's the Joker in Arkham Origins
answer
or
your
Joel in the TLOU. I mean,
So what exactly are you
when
the god
you're
of?
that close
Late
to
night lattes?
Mark
Is
Hamill's,
that
yeah.
practice?
I really, who's he? I really agree. Troy Baker is like one of the greatest. I think I don't remember who played the Nathan Drake, but that guy's really awesome as well. You know, you're doing something really good. I'm not sure how to. Ah, yeah. I mean, when you're that close to Mark Hamill's, you know you're doing something really good. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Smart as friends. I don't know. There's someone here.
Freddy? I need to warn you about something.
Yeah? About what? Am I gonna turn to stone? Because that's totally a god thing.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Who is this, Grace?
Nolan North.
he
Yeah,
influenced?
exactly. That guy.
I did tell you about the god thing, Freddy.
Well, you got me there.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns. Because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am...
The guy who plays
I've been known
Pan
most
character
authors
is
Pan.
Carrie
So you
Payton.
call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand.
He recently
perhaps
played the Penguin King in Super Mario Brothers movie, for example. And in video games, Cyborg in Injustice 2. Still, I cannot choose the smart one. Why? Where you sent here? How can you help? Can we talk in... Oh, okay.
So we can just talk about this. In front of Freddy.
Here I thought you'd already informed her of your situation.
Yeah, but I don't think she believed me.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't. Should I?
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
Huh.
That's it?
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
And you're taking this well. I'm sorry to get you involved. You are the absolute best.
What do
Probably
I gotta
that
do to
would be
deserve a
like
friend
the.
like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
What's in it for you? Why so suspicious? How did you know about me? So tell me your advice. How did you know about me?
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
he's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
Why so
Don't you
suspicious?
think you're being a little suspicious, Freddy?
I don't know. Maybe things work differently among these... What are you again?
Idols, darling.
Idols.
Beings of worship, adoration, prowess.
Okay, right. Maybe it's different for idols, but when things are a little too convenient, it's worth questioning. Especially when they show up like a salesman in a cheap suit.
I'll have you know
Jesus.
there's nothing cheap about this suit.
So you're here purely
What's
for
in
my
it
sake,
for
then?
you?
Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't sound too charitable
Yep.
to me.
Ah, yes. The old tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me.
Hmm.
Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
Okay, so
I still don't trust you.
okay, so
Nobody
the
does anything
question,
for
the question marks mark
Now,
the
now,
additional
now.
talks,
Who
additional
said I'm doing
lines
anything for free?
where I
here
can
we
discover
go.
something.
I have not, however,
Makes sense.
asked for anything. As of yet.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's go
I'll
with the
bite.
advice.
What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
What are my powers?
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
What do you mean, my province?
Each of us has, how shall I say, our talents. Yours is music, as befits a muse.
You're like the original rock star, Grace.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process.
Okay,
of
so now
understanding.
it's like a tutorial
Now then,
finally.
close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel.
Powerful.
Alrighty.
Grace, you know that you're lost now.
Ah, this deep voice.
Powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. that you hear is at your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Okay.
Why not? Time's wasted.
I don't trust you. Let's go with the aggressive one now and see where it...
Not about to
Okay.
just trust
So the tone changes.
Watch
Nice.
him take over the place. I don't know what I must do, but here's what you can do. Get out of my face. I'm doing it right now.
You're a natural girl.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
Lost girls,
And now we're changing again. Nice.
lost girls, a rescue that you can take home.
I won't say you need saving. You're not drowning, you're waving. And you two, are you dating? It's so titillating.
Alright.
Grace, we gotta be careful. Has he slipped something into our drinks?
Spouting crap about power.
And then now let's go with the smart.
Freddy, this map is uncharted.
Okay, so
Let's hear him out.
different instruments are engaging in different ways. Nice.
You could feel this, it's kind of unreal.
Is that gonna be
Alright,
all
so
the time?
How dare you? You don't know me.
If she has to be, pass me some wine.
Grace, is this how you let strangers speak to me?
now aggressive way.
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home. I sure hate to say this, but your little stray is
That's interesting.
perfectly fine on her own.
Okay. What happens now then?
Rip out the solo.
Solo.
And
Backing yourself.
You're sure about this?
rip out the solo.
Grace, I love it.
I never knew I had that in me that said I'll never do that again.
Grace, you're starting to comprehend. Let me show you more, or show me the door.
Good idea. I just sang soprano.
The showing of the door part.
My body's shivering, blood
turn
is
to palm.
thickening, skin is shimmering. You got
High
to fake
Chin.
a
Yeah.
Lost girls,
Laura Bailey has a
lost
great
girls, not exactly
voice.
Lost girls, you're in over your head. Someone is dead. A bit much, wouldn't you say? Lost girls, we all love our lost girls, but you're sort of no longer human. You're a muse who's gone astray.
Grace, I'm just a bandmate. It's not some legal mandate. If you wanna go, I won't put on some show. But no, you're not alone.
I'm sure this Freddy's got a phone, but let me say I work alone. Now, Grace, you're a muse.
Anna
Time
or
is
Freddy?
ticking, you must choose.
Neither. Let's go with neither.
All right, enough. This isn't a game to me. I'm not picking sides. My life is on the line.
Right. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I suppose we did get carried away, but this is your power, Grace. You draw out the passions from within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Okay, so we can like through the songs we can draw out information from the people because they want to sing along. So that's interesting.
I'll make them sing a song of confession.
Exactly so.
But only if they did it, right? I draw out the truth, not make them lie or do something they wouldn't.
Oh, you will be a natural at this, I can tell. A muse does not command. She evokes. she elicits, she inspires.
Are you done? You've helped Grace already, right?
Indeed I have. But I do have one more thing to impart. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address in the city where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Let's
Her
say
address?
just thanks
Thank you, that's perfect.
and go further.
Thank you.
Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
Okay, so we owe one to the pen.
Ah, that's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Should we get help from Pan or just go there by our own? Next time, Freddy, probably. Killer on the loose, so yeah, let's go with the safe one.
You can come on the next life-threatening mission, Freddy. Totes promise.
I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Muse hide away. First day. Let's go.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
Probably.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Same thought here. Not a very smart choice. Okay, so we have a few choices now. Actually, from what I see, I thought that it's like completely flat, but now I see that they have like 3D environments with specific shaders and materials. That's for one, but also they have really distinctive post-processing here also. So it looks kind of nice, but I expected maybe something more technically better. Still, it's a banger in terms of style. Art style is really appealing to me. So let's go with the guitar.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
A light.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Warhol painting, drums, Elvis picture. Sure, let's go with Elvis.
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
Oh, was she? Elegant painting.
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
Warhol one.
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Drums.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
Harp.
Giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
And Why all of those instruments are named by a name and piano is not? That's weird.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
Go upstairs. Probably maybe there's a
Anything useful
typo
down
and
here?
lacks the
Maybe there's
instruments.
something upstairs?
Interesting that they put Pan in the game, and kinda curious what other gods from the Olympus we'll see. Kinda like name-dropping scientists or politicians in Oppenheimer.
Oh man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday.
Okay.
Only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their idol on. Take a new name. See, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
To answer your wonderings, Dygresywny Wilk, we'll have Persephone, Apollo, Pan, Eros, Athena, Minotaur, Hecate, Aphrodite, Hermes, Calliope. We already seen one. Venus, Medusa, Oracle, and Orpheus. So a bunch, I guess. You scared me, or what are you doing here? Let's go with what are you doing here?
Sitting here in the dark.
What does it look like I'm doing?
Preparing your villainous monologue?
I'm grieving. For a dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
I wonder why we do not have this option. Maybe we have to sing a song with this style or something like that. Pan told me about it. I need answers. I need your help. Maybe let's go with I need your help.
I'm looking for help.
I'm expecting Minotaur shredding an opera solo now. Yeah, me too.
Apologize for that. Our
Especially because
you don't need to apologize.
Minotaur is played by Raoul Coley.
Right, what they were doing.
It still isn't.
So Raoul Coley, if you had seen the Midnight Mass, he was the Sheriff Hassan. So it's like he has a nice voice.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Like he's a bit emotional, I think.
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
Nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
Why can't you help
me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden.
Everything here is odd, dude.
Want my help.
Of course I do. You have to know more than me about almost everything.
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
Okay, so I cannot choose. I wonder why I cannot choose this one. But
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
And the song. Let's hear the song. Give me the song. Troy Baker, you beautiful bastard. Sing. Sing, damn it.
Do this.
And I wish they would explain me why I have some of the options blocked.
I can see this is hard for you, I really can. But I don't understand.
You don't know what you're asking.
Do I have to beg? For whatever reason you helped me before. My life is still on the line.
And we'll be singing.
I haven't sung in centuries.
Oh, go
According
on.
to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head.
I don't know why I don't have other options.
But then
You are
we were dead. What did I do?
Let's go with Charm.
What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Years, thousands
Oh. Oh, damn.
we walked side by side. She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
Let's go with Charm again.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change.
Let's go with aggressive on this time. And see, additional drums. Damn it, it's well thought to mix those songs. Wow.
Look around. You need to change. If you walk the same, you'll be to blame.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Let's see.
Let's go with this one.
I knew, I always knew. I can tell.
I mean, in every song I get like goosebumps on my skin. Damn it, it's good.
I'm listening now.
And what she's saying,
Break from the same.
never the same.
That other voice, it'll always play. On loop, it'll always say, what did I do?
What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
And what now?
Very well, I'll help.
Huh.
Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Can you
It'd be
explain why?
helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
Okay, so it's like the assumption of the Greek mythos of the prophecy that you have already fixed fate, and in most of the Greek tragedies you always try to run from the fate and you still get the outcome you have been foreseen. So we'll see about that. How does that work?
That makes no sense. If you tell me I'm gonna fall into a hole.
Then you will.
No, but I'll just avoid holes. All holes, any hole.
And the act of trying to avoid them is what will make you fall. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Okay, so I'm doomed. Can you help out another way? How is that a power? Okay.
Okay.
Other way?
Is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Okay.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes.
Jesus.
Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
Should we be mean or not? Let's go with not.
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or two.
Well, you're being kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Why I can't choose the smart option?
Someone who tells the
Jesus.
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
What?
I have brought someone to see you.
Kimberly Brooks is an oracle.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the oracle, I'm certainly not his oracle.
Charm?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Oracle.
Well, she's got better manners than the last lady you brought here. But at least that one had a casserole. Do you have a casserole?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
You keep calling him Paul, you live here, you're good with computers. Like, this is like obvious, so you keep calling him Paul.
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
Okay.
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as
So,
long as she likes.
He's like delusional, maybe.
See the way he talks?
Okay.
I thought maybe he was a creep
Oh,
at first,
Jesus.
but nah. Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
Mhm.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
Okay.
Tell me,
so-
is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
Oh, I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
It's
Okay.
hardly productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Ugh. Get a room. A different room.
Nice. Okay.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Persephone is in the one from the chorus. The one who wanted me dead, Persephone.
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Whatever happened to, I can't help you, Grace. I'll just make it worse, Grace.
I admit, you've got me curious.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
So we're going to the underworld. Okay, so probably a music club or something like that. Nightclub, yeah. The queen of the underworld, of course.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret.
Okay, so
While
the
still
grayed out
managing to
options
draw a
will be
crowd every
available
night. Don't ask me
after the
how.
first story act.
Here in the
Okay.
underworld, idols can be themselves. even if they don't look human.
Odd place to find. No, it's not an odd place. Not your kind of place.
Do you come here often?
Oh, no. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Is she friends with anyone?
Not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
I'll figure something out. I can be persuasive when I want to be.
I'm aware. I'm just not sure even you could sweet talk Persephone.
Is that a challenge?
It's the truth. If Persephone really was friends with Calliope, talking to you might be the last thing she wants. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Okay, so let's leave Apollo for now. Let's talk to Pan.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
Thanks for the address. I need to find Persephone. What are you doing here?
I should thank you for the address.
For the address.
It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember.
Of course, I remember.
How you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
He's been helpful.
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you. Do you know Persephone
the
well?
you.
There is no knowing
That's
Persephone
nice.
well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
How
The
can I
things you
trust you?
say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Hoping,
Okay.
maybe.
You don't say.
At least you're not boring.
Grace, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
Okay, let's
You
push
must know
the
why I'm here, right?
plot forward.
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
What if I asked you really nicely and batted my eyelashes like so?
Oh no, not my one true weakness.
I could also flatter you, tell you how shiny your horns are.
All right, all right. Never let it be said that flattery gets one nowhere. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll take you to Persephone.
I really appreciate it.
Do keep that in mind after you've spoken to her.
Okay, so talk to Persephone later. Let's go with different gods for now. Hermes.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track.
So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Why not? Maybe you can shake some dust off the other idols.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of dust.
You're right about that.
I don't think Athena would let me clean anything anyway. She won't even let me touch her spear.
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends and I was having trouble at home and he helped me out. I miss him.
Can I ask how he died?
He didn't want to be here anymore.
Oh, Jesus.
You mean...
I'd rather not talk about it. I'm him now.
Fred, siema. Hi.
It's all good.
When Calliope died, you were right there. Within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
This is English stream, if you're wondering.
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idols secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions?
Actually,
know
I
how
was
it
wondering
acts well
why
as it
her
is.
body disappeared, so it makes sense. What did you know about the
This
murder?
is probably a stupid question, but... Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Why
It
she
sounds
didn't
as
like
if
the
she didn't
idols?
much like the idols.
It was more like how you can't stand your family sometimes, even if you still love them.
Okay.
We'll see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
Thanks, Cred, for being here. I appreciate you. And now let's go to Eros, because we haven't spoken to him yet, like ever. Okay. She's worn nicely.
Oh.
He's
Hey,
worn nicely.
you're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
God of love, passion. It's not like that simple, but okay. There's a god of sex. In Greek mythology, there's a god for everything.
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really.
Yeah,
Sensuality.
exactly.
Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't.
Oh, this one. So the voice of the Eros is Abu Bakr Salim.
I'm Sorry?
Why? It's not your fault.
So he's Denver from the Legend of Vox Machina. So actually, he has a really great voice here as well. What are you doing here? How do you know Aphrodite? Yeah, that would
You
be the
know
option.
Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Right, yeah, sorry.
Grace doesn't know much about Greek gods, I see.
You hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
And you enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as
Nice
well.
analogy.
People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. That obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. It was hard to get away. I just Nope. Never mind.
Maybe a song or something?
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
Alrighty.
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
Okay, before going to Persephone, let's hang out with Apollo first.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
Let's go with the charming.
I'm a muse now. I can keep you company.
That's like a thin line.
But you do have a predicament to solve first.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
What's Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of how Hades, lord of the underworld,
And
kidnapped
actually,
the young sweet goddess and made her
everybody who played Hades knows the story.
That sweet young goddess was Persephone.
Her mother,
Demeter and
Demeter,
Cora.
was so enraged
Yeah.
she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
Yep, pretty much.
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
What? That wasn't in the books.
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her.
Oh.
I'd like to say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie.
So it's
Persephone
like
was punished for the murder.
I'm getting the vibes like in the Wolf Among Us, you know, the Fables comic books where the different fairy tales are in New York and have different relationships. So it's really similar, but with Greek gods, I guess. Zagreus, you're free, yeah. Okay,
If I were
so
her,
let's
I'd be
go with
mad at
this.
you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone's angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. I've told you why. But it's more than that. She
Kind of
does not
like
let go of
Shrek,
her
but in
grudge.
New York, yeah.
1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know.
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the new world, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally, I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
We'll see, I guess.
Okay.
Are we not going to see Persephone? I thought you found a way to her.
Okay, I was wondering whether that option... Yeah, let's go.
I should get going. Persephone awaits.
Right behind you.
Let's go. Are we singing again? Maybe.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later.
By the way, did you play the
I was
Telltale?
willing to
Yes,
leave you
yes,
be,
I played.
Grace.
I played
To
that
wait
one.
until your
I'm
guilt
waiting
was
for
certain.
the next
Yet here you are,
next
in my domain,
part. I was
uninvited.
kind of thinking about
Why?
playing it, but
Are you here
but
to
it seems
beg
to
for
me to have
mercy?
aged
Are you here
visually,
to
which
challenge
is
me?
interactive novels
Should I be
just a bit more important than usually. Actually, the Wolf Among Us, it's still one of the best Telltale games in my opinion, so I encourage you to play it, really. Defensive or straight to the point?
I'm
Let's
not
go.
trying to start a fight. Far from it. I came here hoping you could help me.
Help you? Perhaps you could help me instead. I'd like to understand a few things. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her Eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
I mean, my name kinda obliged me to play it anyway. Yeah, really. I need your help, Apollo. Calliope lived at your apartment. You're a suspect too. Huh. Maybe help now?
Now would be a good time to mediate, Apollo.
Is that why you're here, brother? Because you know me so well?
Because I know that you care. Far more deeply than you could ever admit.
How would you know that? You resigned. You abandoned everything and everyone who ever needed you. You don't know the first thing about me, and you never did. Just crawl back into your dark little hole, Apollo.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Song? Give me the song. Sing, damn it. Yep. We're singing now.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Lost little girl. You should
Also,
have come
some funky tune now. Nice.
and I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near, and you all alone. We both know how this ends. Let's see
On the
how far
attack,
she
play to the audience. Play to the audience. Let's go with this one.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. But I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC.
Huh.
She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show. I won't let you down. My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find. I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who
Let's go to the audience again, and then we'll change something more.
Well, I don't know anyone, I'm new.
Okay.
Yo, what's your name? What do you do? That's the thing with the front row. You're part of the show. How keen, a stand-up routine, knee deep in a grave. Works the crowd, wrapped in a shroud, a corpse in a cave. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I can't say I don't know who you are. Some sort of golden age type star. You've never really been on my radar. Before my time, a discontinued line.
And now what?
Do you have any idea what you're dealing with, child?
The tone changed.
Surprise, coins on your eyes.
Coins on your eyes, so the death.
Give them
Yeah,
to
okay.
the ferryman. Get it
the dead.
Out of interest, is anyone here dead? No one? Yeah, that's probably what I would have said. Hey, let's prove that we're alive. Let me hear you. People on my right. Here we go.
And you hear that one? Actually, those this choir, go for the kill. Choir is consisting of people that were recording their voices online, actually. Wow, this is awesome. Nice.
Don't use that word. You have no right to use that word. After what you did to her, why don't I just kill you and wipe the floor with you? Don't use that word. You have to fight to use that word. You don't go in and take, that's your biggest mistake. For Calliope's sake.
This is my show now. Maybe let's go with the aggressive part.
Oh wow, this used to be your crowd. Looks like it's mine. You lose, outperform a muse. Don't even try. Time for the headline show. You're free to go. Guess now you know.
Is that enough, Persephone? Do we need to go another round?
No. No, you've earned your answers.
Alrighty.
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker.
So we're almost 2 hours
She couldn't
in.
watch the
After
idols wither
this
away
chapter,
without
when
fighting.
we'll have to switch
I knew
venue,
she
then I'll stop streaming.
So I
but
gave her the apartment.
I really appreciate you've been at least you've been with me this whole stream. But let's continue up to another place at least. You gave it to her.
her that beautiful place? That's generous of you.
I had it to give.
Generosity isn't exactly what you're known for, Persephone.
I felt sorry for her, Apollo. Not that it makes any difference. It's been at least 2 years since we spoke. After I heard the news,
I wonder how long the game
I went
is.
to
A
the
lot of
apartment
art and
and
singing.
turned it
Yeah,
upside
for sure.
down. I had to
Actually,
know it.
from what I remember, there's
I didn't find
17 songs,
Nothing
I
to say
guess.
what she had been involved
So
with,
we had
or
like
gotten
4,
into,
so we're
or
maybe
who she
at
might have been fighting
25% of the game, maybe. We'll see. Come on, give me that option. I still cannot use it. That sounds suspicious. You still think I did it? Yeah, let's
So
go
what
with
now?
that one.
Do you still think I'm guilty?
The jury's still out on whether Calliope chose you, but do I think you killed her? No.
At least
If it
that
wasn't
one.
Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
Will we play through the whole game in just 1 or 2
One
more
of
streams?
us.
Actually, I'll try to play through the whole game because it seems like a short one. Yeah, I'll leave that game only just for you guys. And I'll appreciate if you gather up more people for the stream. But still, yeah, I'll try to play this one fully on the streams. Must there be an idol? Should we tell Athena?
Couldn't we go to
let's
Athena with
that
this?
one.
If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus.
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how we might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be...
Argumentative.
Yes,
Oh,
but enough
really?
to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Magic, yeah.
Did you say
say
magic?
magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
I mean, competing with the Bloodborne discussion. Oh, yeah, Best Hamato has their own stream now. Totally forgot. I just wanted to play this game on Premiere, but I promise you, if you gather up subscriptions and promote this, I'll try to fit in. I'll make up the terms with Philip so we wouldn't collide, and then you don't have to choose between us at least.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well...
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too... messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is... odd.
Why everybody's concerned about him? That's weird.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it, and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Okay, this isn't...
One and only god I killed deserved it.
Right. Sorry I brought it up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Probably. Okay. So will we play some already released games, or do you aim mostly on new releases this month? I'll try to finish up the Stray Gods as soon as possible, because the last weekend of August there will be Armored Core Fires of Rubicon premiere, and I'll be playing that as well. So new releases for now, and if I'll find some more time, I'll try to fit in with I don't know, possibly a Gord or the Thaumaturg somewhere at the Q4 or something like that. Ghost Runner, definitely. Some new games for sure, and if you have some suggestions for already released games, let me know. Maybe Dave the Diver or Dredge or something like that.
Please,
let's go
both
with
of
that
you.
one.
None of this will help Calliope. I know you both miss her. I know you cared about her, but she's not completely gone. A piece of her is in me. She came to me for help, and I don't want to die any more than she did.
Song again. Ooh.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides
God,
from
this
his
is awesome.
eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray.
Let's go with the smart one.
Stop this.
There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart
Wow.
shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
Hi, Abruzowy.
Till it's too late.
You know how far I bent before I snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun.
Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath.
Yes, indeed, Arbuzowy, we have some quality musical shit here.
These old wounds, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves. He doesn't know what's important.
And you do.
Okay, follow Apollo, stay with the Persephone.
Or stay.
Let's go with Apollo.
That was not my finest moment. Persephone will never let this go.
You kind of went dark and stormy back there. It was impressive.
I honestly thought I had left that behind me.
Left what? Signs of life? The world won't wither if you raise your voice, Apollo.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I just wish old habits didn't return so easily
I can just imagine how fun it was for actors to record the songs.
Thing, huh?
Actually,
That's why I tried to
from what
record
I know,
it so
Austin Wintory and the whole
like who I am
crew
when I
had to record four versions of the entire soundtrack. So all 17 songs times 4, and then record the parts that blend between each combination. So they had to record like 70 different blends per songs or something like that. So it was like tremendous amount of work. And actually, if I can like pick on the technical side from the visual point of view, I cannot at all pick on the musical part, because it's like really awesome. Jesus. Okay, yeah, that was a tough one, and I had to be a tough one, and that's not a solution. I can relate. No wisdom with age. Yeah, that's
In my
not a solution.
experience, avoiding the problem never fixes it.
Oh, what do you do?
Oh, I avoid my problems, and it doesn't fix them. Duh.
At least coming here was useful. You have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
I thought you'd decide that getting me into the underworld was enough.
What? Bring you to Persephone and then shrug? Not my problem now?
What I meant to say is, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Sorry, I'm not used to asking people for help.
It's all right. I certainly know that tune.
Where do we look then?
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy. If another idol is behind this, they know as well. They had a plan.
So you don't know where
Respect
to
for
look
the
next?
artist's idea of the game,
Time
but
to sort it out.
right from the...
Be patient, Grace.
What?
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
I respect Athena. She has dragged us into the modern age, sometimes kicking and screaming. She's why we're alive. But if I said that her need to keep us safe didn't drive her to extremes, I'd be lying. You represent a risk, Grace. To her, that is more important than any notion of compassion and
Right
justice.
from the get-go, I had sad doubts about financial success of the title. Yeah, probably, but they had like good marketing for an indie game. Still, it's not for everyone, and it's more like I think they sold the wrong idea because they're saying that this is a role-playing musical. It is musical, but it's like visual novel musical, not a role-playing one. Sometimes they do sell the experiments like that, but maybe the names and the esteem of the musicians and voice actors will help here. How am I a risk? That's harsh.
I'm not that much of a risk, am
Okay.
I won't explode. What's the worst that could happen?
The worst is that we could be admitting either a murderer or a usurper into our ranks.
How awful.
She's protecting an idea as much as a physical reality. It's true. To her, there is no difference.
Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
Relax? Who can relax? I've been sentenced to death, Apollo.
Fair point. Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Okay, so we're closing off the first
But I'm
day,
holding you to that.
possibly. So, 6 days left. Act 2. Yeah. Okay, so I'll be stopping here. And let's just focus on the camera. Now, I've played like for almost 2 hours. Thank you for being here. I realized that we have like competing stream with the with my friends where we have the similar audience. So I'll try to fit in better the next time. I'm planning to finish whole game here in the English version of the stream. I would appreciate help with spreading this stream around, and tell me if you're interested with other games. Possibly I'll be doing the same for Armored Core and other games, and possibly I'll be switching completely the game streams to the English version, and leave the like news and gaming news and all of those stuff on the Polish version of the channel. Maybe I'll do another one for the clips and TikToks and so on, but still, for now, let's focus on that one. I'll be playing Stray Gods on this channel, Wayward Preacher. I appreciate any likes, comments, and shares. and subscribes as well. Thank you for staying with me for those 2 hours, and see you on the next one. I'll try to share it all among my social channels, so to keep you posted, and hope you enjoyed God's game. And my opinion is it's a great musical, it's a piece of art, but has its technical flaws, sadly, and it's sold in a not the proper way, I guess, because it's more like visual novel with musical instead of the RPG role playing part. So yeah, this might be a problem with sales itself, but since we have like known composer and well esteemed voice actors, actually it might even the things out. I hope that this game will sell well. uh, Thanks again for being here, and see you on the next stream. Bye.